when you soften water, you essentially, there's a number of different ways to soften water, but one of the most cost-effective ways is to exchange sodium. And so you're essentially removing the calcium and the magnesium, and in doing so, you're sort of replacing it with sodium salts. So it's possible that just through water softening, they're increasing the sodium content of the water, trying to get below the EPA limits or whatever regulations they're trying to follow, maybe trying to make it taste better. I know hard water can be tough on plumbing, and so they could be essentially creating elevated sodium. The other possibility is, again, there's just high sodium in the source of the water. And as it runs across the surface of the desert or underground, maybe it's coming from Lake Powell, maybe it's just grabbing sodium from the environment, from the arid environment. So in any case, unfortunately, these are the cards you've been dealt, but it's really not optimal. And this will be something that you'll need to manage over time, is this high sodium. I guess I'll pause and get your reaction or your thoughts or questions about the sodium or about any of these cations.
Yeah, high sodium. I mean, you mentioned they appear to be softening the water. Kind of an unrelated question. Does that mean I don't need a water softener? I was looking at potentially getting one of those.
When it comes to your drinking water, your shower, not, like shower glass, not showing stains, water softeners work. But when it comes to plant production, I am not a fan of water softeners. I think they're a horrible idea because they're removing calcium and magnesium, which are plant nutrients, and they're adding sodium, which is not a plant nutrient, and in fact is very antagonistic and problematic in plant production. So I have never recommended a water softener, and in fact, I'm frequently recommending to scrap the water softener when it comes to irrigation.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards the whole dishwashing and cleaning clothes and stuff like that. Unrelated, like I mentioned, because the fiance wants a water softener, and if I can come to her and say, hey, you know what? We already got sodium in there. It's not gonna, we don't need one.
You might for your dishwasher and for clean dishes, you may want to soften it further.
Got it. Okay.
But your plants won't appreciate it. I mean, there's other salts that can be used in water softeners, like potassium salts, but still, I wouldn't want to crank my potassium up necessarily. There might be a balance there, but I would never use a sodium salt in water softeners. And usually, you don't have control; you just plug them in and you kind of buy what's manufactured. So
this clip is brought to you by AC Infinity. Use discount code MrGrow at 15 to save on any of their products.